stations to come up eventually. Fourth gateway on the way, so Stork at the very least will be able to start popping troops at a decent amount. Also going to pick up his mineral only, so he's going to try to compete economically. But MVP is going to be in a he's going to be able to go on a pretty heavy roll. He's going to be adding in factories very soon. Okay, he did float up that command center up. Actually acts as a partial wall inside of his natural with the barracks and supply depot. But MVP is going to be able to add in a lot of factories really soon, adding in three comsat stations there. He's going to be very, very heavy on that. Observer going to come in here, spot that turrets on the way as well. And MVP really with a very nice build here. Seems pretty ready to take Stork out. Probe going to come up to the upper left hand, so Stork going to try to expand yet again very soon. Has an observer with some dragoons moving out. He's going to be able to clear up some mines, if nothing else. And just going to stay on this. I don't think he's going to tech up. Going to get his second somewhere just now. I don't think he's really going to be taking up anything of the sort. Going to put up a fourth nexus, the upper left hand, so he's going to play a little bit risky with that. Going to try to stay economically ahead when he's a little bit behind now because of MVP's very heavy expanding himself. Third and fourth factories down, so he's gonna be he's just playing very defensively. Very nice little play. Stork gonna put up 3 pylons at the upper left hand to make sure vulture harassment will not be too effective against him. Do believe there's still another way for the vultures to get in from the south side, but generally your opponent runs them in from the east, so it's a pretty good build here. Just now, Citadel Ladoon coming in. Stork been focusing very heavily on getting those Doom bases up, so he's going to get his Citadel Ladoon out just now. Zealot speed going to come in very late. MVP has quite a few tanks out there, several vulture with speeds and mines. They're going to be able to harass him pretty heavily. Armory on the way up as well, so we're going to see weapons upgrades coming in soon for him as well. Really like this build from MVP. Stork very heavy on the goons right now, has a 1 Ziggle Zealot as well, and he's going to need some Zealots with speed very soon to counteract both the vultures and the tanks. Vultures at the very least will have a hard time running up to that upper left hand and harassing that thanks to those goons. But one does run up there from the south. Does spot the base coming up, so that's going to force a Dragoon to come up there and force it away. Might still, if it has any mines, might still plant some mines there, try to do some trickery, try to pick that Dragoon off, not altogether too sure. More factories being added in. 3 more factories. Not to the main either, just on the line between the main and natural. And they've put it down, so you're not going to be able to add in machine shops on him, really. Stork kind of react. I'm not sure whether it's his reaction to it, just the timing. So he is adding in a lot of gateways. And my phone is ringing. Really love it when my phone rings when I'm casting. It's my favorite thing in the entire world. Vulture's gonna come up at the 12 o'clock, plop down some mines. Phone, concentration, dying, going away, gone. Nerd rage. Oh, thank God it stopped. Whoa, I expected the person to be way more annoying, but they did not, thankfully. Forge coming down here for Stork, so he's going to be able to... Oh, okay, spotted the shuttle just now, so he's going to be ready with some Zealot bombs at the very least. 4 factories there on the line for MVP, so he's going to be pumping vultures like crazy. And they're really not quite sure if Stork's going to have the army to do this. He might want to go switch up and go for some tech, because MVP's going to start moving out. He's got only Dragoons and some Zealots on the ground to defend this, but there's going to be a lot of mines, a lot of vultures to block. Quite a few tanks coming in as well, and this might actually be the perfect push coming in for MVP. I'm not sure if Stork's we're going to have that much to defend. If MVP managed to get near that natural expo, he's going to be able to siege very heavily. Dragoons are going to try to engage these vultures at range, try to stay away from the tank raids. The released MVP spreading his tanks out very heavily, so he's not going to be able to focus fire too much. I think Stork is really trying to maneuver some of his Dragoons from behind. Still don't think he has enough production yet. Just adding in a Stargate right now. Going to have Arbiters coming in very soon. He's going to need those Arbiters very quickly. Some Goliaths out there as well, but very heavy in the Vultures. Quite a few tanks out there. Okay, Cybernetics Corps pitting already, so this might actually be carriers. Adding in 2 more gateways. I'm going to see what's coming on. Let's see, Natural Expo. I think he is adding in cannons. He is adding in cannons to try to defend, because the siege tanks are going to start trying to siege on this Natural Expo. A couple of tanks sieging up. Dragoons are going to try to focus firing on that. They're going to try to take out those Dragoons. Some of the Zealots trying to drag in mines to those Vultures, not being a roll 2-6. Oh, taking out some of those, but losing all their lives. In the meanwhile, a couple of those siege tanks going to get picked off. They were harassing this Natural Expo. There is the shuttle there. He's going to be able to get some singles, decent bombs off. Scans going off with the siege tanks to be able to attack off the ramp. Even more siege tanks going to come in. One nice storm on the tank and the Vultures. One nice storm being kept inside that shuttle, but MVP is still pushing this heavy. Another nice storm's coming in from Stork. hitting some decent forces, but all the tanks going to be shelling. That's just not quite shelling. I think he didn't use a scan there yet. Stork gonna what? Putting down a pylon at that 12. I assume there's going to be a cannon coming in to take out those mines so he can put up a nexus. And MVP's actually expanding at the low right-hand position. So both players expanding very, 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 very heavily. And Stork's, he's going to need Arbiter. He's going to need Arbiter very quickly. He's going out there at the middle, interestingly, of all places, with a lot of his troops. Dragoon's going to back off a little bit, keeping that shuttle alive, which has a high Templar inside of it. And just trying to keep himself alive. He's putting on a bunch of gateways. Trying to keep up troop production. Does have a very strong economy so far still, so he's going to be able to really do a lot of informs. Oh, God. Oh, Stork, why do you do this to me? His natural expansion, though, being heavily harassed. Not a lot of probes coming out of that. Losing 4 Dragoons and damaging the rest. Going to try to drag some mines into that, but not quite managing to. Way too many siege tanks. Way too many vultures waiting. At the very least, that upper left hand going to be able to do something. Fleet beacon on the way. Couple more Stargates. No carriers pumping yet. Vultures penetrating the ramp. Going inside the natural and completely clearing that of any sort of mining. Mineral only at the upper left hand. Still mining. Gonna be seeing a couple of storms. Gonna storm 1 tank there. Not quite gonna go down from that, but at least he's gonna be able to go down there and clear up those tanks. But still, MVP very, very annoying with his vultures. Has another reinforcement troop just ready to go. I think this is the one that Stork was trying to engage earlier on, that Mineral only is going to be heavily threatened. Some vultures penetrate inside of the main, spotting the carriers on the way. Oh, God, this is bad for Stork. If he at the very least managed to keep carriers as a, have a semblance of surprise with those carriers, pop them out of nowhere, he would have had a shot. But now MVP's going to be pumping up. He has Charon boosters, so he's going to be pumping a bunch of Goliaths, and Stork will run a huge amount of trouble trying to micro back here. One storm going to go off, hit a couple of tanks. But these Goliaths are going to pick off the shuttle, and Vultures coming close. There's a second base that's not mining for Stork, so Stork's not mining off 2. Has upper left hand and his main. Not really that much saturation going on there, but MVP getting his 4th base up, mining there, mining off 4 bases. A beautiful push here from MVP at just the right time. Really like this play from here. Dragoons trying to engage again. Mike and the Dragoons has some Zealots on top of the ramp is going to want to use to run down, but the Vultures are going to be able to block for them very nicely, and the tanks is going to siege on top of those Zealots. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful play here from MVP. Just 1 second Vulture left alive, but Dragoons are not going to be able to... Dragoons are not quite going to be able to do what he wants them to do. On the upper left hand, up penetrate a bunch of tanks and Vultures coming up there, so we're going to be seeing the GG from Stork any second now. Oh, God. Be still my aching heart. Oh, God. Bork, man. As one of the creators of the term Bork, I am ashamed of it. I am ashamed of it. Why? Why? Oh, God. So MVP's going to move on to the final match, where he's going to have his revenge against Best, theoretically. And I expected coming here, even coming into the losers match, never mind to the first 2 sets, I expected a PvP. I did not get it, and I will not get it. The only thing I get to do is to go home and cry because Stork lost. So, oh, man. Oh, well. So, GG, guys. Wrenching out for listening. Hope you enjoyed. And if you are a Stork fan, join me in some tear falling. Seriously, I might just cry for real. Later, guys. Final match.